We do need some ladders, probably. I don't know how hard it is to fly around on Duna. So let's continue on, shall we? Structural. One of these. Turn these off, because we don't want to use these. We also don't want to use these until we're, until we're good and ready. We're gonna go ahead and put an engine on here so that we can start seeing what kind of delta V we have. I guess we want to start this up, don't we? You know what? That's probably okay. More of these, and we're gonna have more engines. We're gonna have to put some things on there, obviously, some Separatrons and I mean, that's pretty good right there. 4,000? Look how much we're paying, but I mean, science costs money. Put some Separatrons on here. Put them right here, and we will rotate them. Like that. Those just make sure that your engines, when they decouple, you want them to fall away from your from your main thing. Do we want to put a little bit of a booster on here to get this no. These right here. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if we want to put a couple of boosters on here. Obviously, we're not going to put them like right there, but let me just see what this does. That's a little bit better. That's not where we're going to put them. I'm just looking at the thrust rate ratio. I don't want it to be too low, but then again, you don't want it to be too high either. I'm thinking about, what if I do just like 2 of them? What if I put them like right here? Like right in the middle. And then, yep. It's 2 of them. Okay. I just do this. There we go. See, that's a bit better. 1.29 is a lot better. Might want to make these a little bit lower. Let's see if we can get in here. Offset these as low as possible. One this way, one this way. Maybe not. Definitely as low as possible, though. Maybe I should just replace them. Oops. want to. I'm thinking about maybe putting them on the outside instead. Let's turn off symmetry because we don't want 4 of them. Is it Shift? No, it's Alt. There we go. We're just gonna put one right here, and then we're gonna do one on the other side as well. I mean, that's mostly okay. Now we're gonna use the sharp one. There we go. Oh yeah. Oops. There we go. So yes, and then these two. So everything. Now, where's my main engine? I want everything to fire. That's actually too much. I wonder if... Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's fine. Although my delta V is a little low. Let's, There we go. That's better. And then we'll spread it up. We'll strut these to the middle, and then we will also strut these here. And that should be basically it, right? We need to make sure our thing is okay. So, the lander has about 2.2 thousand, or 2.2, 2,200 delta V, which should theoretically be okay to get from orbit down and then back in again, maybe. Do we want to put a little bit more fuel in there? What if I do like this, just to make sure. Make sure it's still off, because I don't want fuel to be used from any of these. This is not it though, is it? What am I thinking? This is not enough. This is enough to get into orbit. This is not enough to get to Duna. What am I thinking? To get to Duna, we're going to want my engines. There they are. 1853. That may actually indeed be enough. That might actually be okay. It's probably not enough to Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's take this. More. Nope, needs a bit more. Now we're gonna have to use these rockets. No, let's put all these in here. There we go. Still not really good enough, is it? Okay. We're gonna have to go big. We're going to have to go big. Try these. I'll move them down a little bit. Still doesn't actually seem like it's enough. Do I want to replace these with the mainsail instead? I mean, that's a lot. No, that doesn't help at all. Is this too big? So these come off. These fire. Oh, these aren't in the right place. There we go. Every friggin' thing fires. And then these come off. And then eventually these come off. And these fire, of course. That needs to not be there. This could be here. Why is this there? That definitely needs to not be there. Why? Why, okay. This. So weird. So weird the way this has everything set up. God, this is like confusing the hell out of me. Let's go from the top to bottom. So this is when we're landing on but these are the wrong ones. What's up? Come watch my boring making a ship. Poorly making a ship, let's be honest. Okay. So yeah, and then yeah, that that's fine. Yeah. The thing is, these aren't really going to be this. There we go. The things on the lander aren't really going to be part of the main thing. Really. I just want to make sure nothing's like prematurely doing things. Do we have a we didn't get that, did we? Say the nuclear ship, nuclear engine. We don't have that though. So everything down here fires. These blow off. And then these blow off and the separatrons work. And this blows off and this starts. And then eventually this will blow off. But not for a while. But I'm still not convinced that this is enough. What if I, come on. Yeah, my spaceship does blow. No, that's not gonna be good. Need even more. Let's do this. Let's add more fuel. See, that's not bad. That's not bad. And my fuel lines are still connected, yeah? Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna try to go with this. Duna craft. Come on. So, and let me make sure these are all turned off. This is turned off. This is turned off. This is turned off. Okay. This is not turned off. Well, this is actually should be turned off because I don't want to use that for anything except for going to Duna. I don't know if we're going to be doing any arrow braking. Is the thing. I'm sure that there's much better ways that I could make this. Arrow braking is a thing that you can do. I'm not sure that this is capable of that, though. I think if we try that, we'll blow up. So, save this. We're going to exit. Because now what we're going to do is wait for a good transfer window. And I've read on the interwebs. It looks like we're actually really close to a good transfer window. Even faster, come on. Even faster. You know what, I might die, but then I'll come back all badass with an extra lifespan of like 20 years. This might actually not be a bad transfer window right here. It's not the best, but it is not bad. I think we're actually going to go ahead and launch right now. I mean, we're going to... Oh god, what happened? There we go. So we're going to save. It's not going to be quick save 1. It is going to be pre-Duna mission. We're doing that because if we crash at any point, we're not going to be able to revert, and I would like to be able to revert. We're going to get this Explore Duna. We're not going to explore Ike. We're going to get this Flyby Duna, too. We're not going to build a surface outpost on Duna. You know what else we forgot to do, though? We probably should do, just in case. Put a couple of antennas on here. We want an antenna on the landing craft itself. And then we're probably going to want an antenna just in case on here. And another thing we forgot to do, because we were dumb. I am dumb. You are probably not dumb, but I'm pretty dumb. Solar panels on the craft itself. Let's put these 1x6 or 3x2. Let's do 3x2, and let's do 4 of them. 4 of them is fine. Because that would have been pretty bad. I really need to learn how to build an effective rocket at some point. Because this is pretty bad. We're a little wobbly. Let me add some struts to the SRBs. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna do this too. And then we can move this whole thing down a little bit. One more. Is that? That's okay. Should I do that, or should I make a new one? I think I'm going to make a new one, actually. I have them now. I have the launch stabilizers. I do want my engines to fire before these decouple. Because if I decouple and the engines don't like have enough thrust, it's gonna be a bad time. Bill, Jeb, Bob. That's that is one of each. I guess we're good. We're good to go. I'm gonna do it. All the way up. SAS on. You know what I just realized? Come on. I just realized this is actually going to be really tough to move around. I'm going to use a stabilizer thingy. Where am I going to put it? Put it there. We're going to offset it. Up. That should be okay.